And I am back, everybody. I am lacking of sleep. But yeah, and that, welcome back to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight visual novel game. And yeah, I don't know, let's just get back to the game. Last we left off, we were supposed to be approaching Wraith, and yes, we are. You decide to approach Wraith. You're thinking you might flirt with him, but you also kind of think you need to just make sure that he's okay. Not with anything specific, just in general. Poor little bloodthirsty guy. Do you ever just wish you could put on a cloak and disappear from the world? There are too many people who can hurt you, who can make you do things you don't want to do. Uh-huh. Do you ever just wish you could disappear from the world? I mean, I had thought of that. Not really a wish, more like a one kind of thing. I don't know. Let's just say yes, so we don't get killed by Wraith here. Absolutely, I can't believe there's someone here who feels the same way I do. A ghost of a smile passes across Wraith's face. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball, not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has a hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, ballsy. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air and step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in clockwise direction. Let me put the mic closer to me. Yeah, because my neck is like having a hard time. Like bending to the left. On top of pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. All right, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. So it's clockwise. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail to land on the target and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area and not the end. Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? Okay, I'm ready. Let's just get it. Ready? Away we go. Show him what you got. Is that correct? Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Shit. You missed completely. Boom, 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 boom. Aw, not bad. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? For the record, I am, and you got 7 points. Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. I think I'm peeking over here. I don't like that. It's... Alright. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Wait, that's bad. You heard him, boys. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What we're expecting, some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet. With a huge banquet. No, it's banquet. Oh my god, I'm searching that, man. You might hear a text-to-speech chat because right now Sandra is woofing, so might as well. Banquet. Am I correct?
Banquet.
Yeah, banquet. Alright, Sandra does the barking. I'll do the pausing. I'll just... Wait, no, she's done. Okay. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Who the heck is Sandra barking? That's a good question. And oh, great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Well, I wouldn't. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Alright, I'm pissed. Who the hell is this? Alright, welcome back. That was a quick cut. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. I was about to say... Trickster? That's not Ballsy's name. Oh wait, Bowsy. Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprise! Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Bowsy. Real good. And we literally can't let hunters and trappers sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this, we can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully. We both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat, seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat? Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering that what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey Bowsy, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Oh wait, that's Trapper. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked, no blood. Ah, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough! Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obviously. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great, instead of slicing up, you can club it to a second death. Hey Bowsy, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer. Okay. Alright. We've done that. We got this. I'm ready. Ready. Away we go. Slice. Like, You know. I messed up on that one. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with the less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell, I mean. Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Bozy. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Wait, what? In the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. And you're pretty hot. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? I'm Bozy. Everything about this dinner is an abomination. From what is almost certainly human meat, to the lack of manners, to the talk of dismembered parts. Alright, who in the... Okay, welcome back. Another quick cut. Everything about this dinner is an abomination. From what is almost certainly human meat, to the lack of manners, to the talk of dismembered parts, and these noises. Everything's so vile I might throw up. Even Spirit is talking about number 2s. I thought she was the classy one. Oh, well then, I didn't realize our eating habits gross you out. Don't be so judgmental, sheesh. If I could feel shame or sadness, I might be experiencing both right now. But what I can feel is rage, and I am furious you just ruined the meal. I have a whole leg to eat. Even though you're in the hot seat now, you're not nearly as panicked as you probably should be. That's almost certainly the lack of calories catching up to you, and you feel your whole body begin to shut itself down. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious, I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I like, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. Oh, okay, sure. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into her mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually I'm just falling to the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's beautiful. Yes, beautiful, but I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Welcome back everybody, another quick cut. There's so many people outside, it's kind of really tilting me, man. Alright, going back to the game, did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that. Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flicking across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can... Oh, sorry about that. I bumped the whole computer. Even through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry and you can chow down on jerky sensually, right? I love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going there. You do not play around, Bozy. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Bozy. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but it doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind the Huntress's mask. Aha, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced human-ing? We gotta really save, man. Oh, wow. I think she's okay. You silly goose! You chuckle before reaching for the bag of jerky. You take the barret off and collect a lock of Huntress' hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No time for excuses. Well, there is, but there's that schedule for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Yeah, I really need to stay safe. Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly makes an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry. You hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Ooh. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share. How would we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me, to be honest. I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill, it's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names, who even knows any names, not us. I renounce my name, who's Donald, who's Dwight, who even knows anymore, call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time, so... Bozy, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I'm gonna focus on Huntress, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, fam? I choose you, Huntress. Whoa, 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 whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There is a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared to step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out in the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told the story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear into her domain, and the non-precautious child nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she wears a mask of hair sustained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally in the skull of many unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the Huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents. The toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashioned out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Aw, she's sad. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress' mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Yeah, I'm not singing that. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight. Else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. He'll snatch you up between his teeth if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking tree. Hunters can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. So close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep. Tuck so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends and you are both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song, Bayu Bayushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right? It is a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now must go, the memories, there are so much. On that note, everybody decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and is blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of these cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her, an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. I just noticed, what are the... Ooh, there are no... Yeah. So just click. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous sharks come along and manage to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. Sorry about the background noise. No way, how cool! That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress, whoa! Foxy shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth, what do you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author such as the comedic mastermind Dostoevsky? I think it's Dostoevsky. It was a really well-told narrative, clear beginning, middle, and end, riveted from the start. Plus the woman in the forest, I mean, you are clearly not the true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes stare at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. You can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves we're about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Bozy? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow. Am I correct? Bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth and then bites down hard, snapping it in half? At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kinda hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. Hopefully. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Hunter's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children, an attempt to save them that leads to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and a blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types who'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Okay, yeah, we did it. We did that. Wait. Okay, ready to play or would you like to repeat? Whoa. They said something. There's no winning or losing. Alright. Ready. As you relax and look into the fire, the radio begins to fuzz and flicker. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Let's see what's on this station. I think we could just listen more.
All right, let's talk about our community. For us, it means 2 major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired.
Is this a bunch of soundtracks? It is. It's just a bunch of actual.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means 2 major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game.
Alright everybody, I'm ending this episode right here. Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. If you're not new, watch this video, watch my other videos, and stay safe, good luck. I'll be seeing you in the next episode or another game. Bye!